Okay. So can I ask you, what did you see? What did you hear today?
Okay, so I was walking north on Jerome. I had just exited the 36 bus, and it was right before the post office. Right before the post office. I was on well, I don't know what side to say. I was on the opposite side of the shooters. Well, when I say shooters, there was three young men, three teenage boys on bikes. I don't know if they were scooters, but they were bikes. They all had on hoods and they all had on masks. And by the time I got closer to Burnside by the stairs where the subway is, the first set of stairs, because there's two sets of stairs opposite sides. Well, anyway, I heard three pops, exactly three pops. I didn't hear any screaming. I didn't see any commotion. There was nothing to be alarmed other than just hearing those three pops. So I just kind of didn't think, I didn't immediately think it was a shooting because nobody was screaming and it wasn't chaotic whatsoever. But as I approached the street, I crossed over from the side that I was at, which was right where the Brown Optical Center is. And I then was directly at the corner, and there was a gentleman outside. It was only one person there. It was only me and him. And I said, "Is he shot? Is he shot?" And the guy he wasn't paying me any attention. And I could see the victim on the ground, an older man. He had on gray clothing, and he was actually still moving. He was moving, and he started moving his upper body and his hands, kind of like in a defensive, over his head area. So I knew he was still alive at that moment, and I had started recording. And then as soon as I started recording, the NYPD came, and it took them a while to tape it off. The paramedics didn't get here until like a good maybe 10 minutes after he was shot. They started doing compressions on him, and they got him out of here. It was three young guys, three teenage boys. They were going north on Jerome. They originated somewhere, I don't know. I just know that as I was walking up the street, that is when I saw them. And I got off at Tremont, and I was walking rather slowly, and my alarm signals went off because there's three young boys on bikes, not just with hoods, but also with masks. And they were riding very fast. So either they were riding to go somewhere to do something, or they were riding away from something. And on top of that, they definitely did not proceed north on Jerome because this is a slight hill. So after they did what they did, they're not going to use any of that energy to go up a hill. They're not. They either went, whatever. So that's it.
How do you feel, that you were so close to something like that not witnessed it, but
my neighbor just got shot and killed the other day near 3rd and Tremont. Young boy, Mario Guerrero. He was, I believe, 26 years old. There was a situation with him inside of a barber shop, some beef over a female. He got shot and killed outside of his apartment on Thursday around 5:20 p.m., 5:30 p.m. I found out about that on Sunday. On 176 in Southern, July the 23rd, a guy got shot and killed. He was Moroccan. He worked at Papa John's. I think he was kind of new to the area. Somebody rode by on a bike and shot and killed him as he was trying to park his car in his gate. He didn't get the gate open. His car was still running. The person went through his pockets, and directly after that, a week after that, there was another shooting 50 yards away from there. A guy was shot and killed in an RV. Neither one of those shooters have been caught yet. The Bronx, it's a gun violence epidemic. Unfortunately, it's a gun violence epidemic. It's out of control, and they need more resources, and it really is a situation where it appears that lawlessness is allowed. Seriously.
I mean, that's a lot of death to be around in such a short period of time.
It's a lot of death to be around. It's not the first time that I've encountered shootings in the Bronx. I lived near Southern and Tremont at one point on a street called Ellesmere, and there was a shooting in 2015 at my apartment building, Thanksgiving. I saw the shooter, and two people got shot that night. This was November of 2015. I mean, there are dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of shootings in the Bronx. The Tremont area is notorious. It is known. This area is like The Wire. It's like The Wire. I don't understand it. It's like living in a third world country. This is America. If people actually lived here and saw this and were on the ground, they would say this is unreal. Like, they would really say this is unreal. Yeah.
This is, lastly, it's like, is this the closest you ever been to a shooting, to this type of gun violence?
No, it's not. So gun violence has affected me and my community for over 100 years, and I've seen other shootings, family members. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's not new to me.
So it's pretty much just, I don't want to say like regular, but it's like just something you're close to very often.
It's a part of living in America. Unfortunately, it's a part of living in America. You know. I was just out for some fresh air. I didn't think, that I would encounter. I mean, I literally just downloaded the Citizen app again tonight. Literally, like 3 hours before. Because I had it some time ago, but I was like, I'm not paying that fee. And I just said, I'm going to go ahead and buy it because of what happened to my neighbor. So I was like, I bought it, and then this happens.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, Leslie, would you want to give your name for the interview?
No.
No. Okay. Remain anonymous. All right.
Yeah, anonymous is fine. I mean, I'll give it to you, but not
Sure.
for you to be on camera.
No.